everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Play Slay the Spire. We're gonna do Ironclad today. I'm not sure if we're ready, or if like, that's the spot in the queue. But it's the character I've been having by far the most trouble with. And I've been soliciting advice on Twitter I want to put into action. Let's just start by describing the advice I've gotten. What's the advice I've gotten? Corruption, Dead Branch, block build, feel no pain. Okay? There's obvious problems. You know, you have to get Corruption, you have to get Dead Branch, which is even harder to get than Corruption, and you gotta get them before the run is screwed. But I accept that that advice is coming in at face value. If we can make it work, we should make it work. Other advice, never pass up a limit break. It might be a dead card, but you're very, very unlikely to win without it. Fair enough. Other advice, and this is what I think I've been the worst at so far, play risky on the first floor. Get as many rewards as you possibly can. If you get a lot of rewards, good. If you die, that's okay. Take another risky run. The way I think I've been approaching these Ironclad runs is if every single one can be a win, that's unlikely. This ain't the defect. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to try to basically elite farm. And fight as many elites as possible with the lament if we can. And I will take a headbutt. The idea being if we get a limit break, we're going to love to have it. I will still remove a card in these events, but I don't think I'm going to be as ready to do so on the shops as I have previously been. We got Meat on the Bone and Regret. Regret is not that bad. This time, though, I will say, we don't have any of the cards that are considered, like, must-haves. So I will remove the Curse. That's not being, like, overly conservative. And we'll take a Disarm as well. So we're going to get 2 elites for free. It will require us to fight a powered-up elite, but still, this is insanely great. Out of these, Entrench has been suggested, but pre-upgraded, it's not really that good. I think I'd rather take Hemokinesis to have some kind of way to deal damage consistently. And we're lucky, we're going to be able to get an upgrade target here early. I mean, Hemokinesis gets a lot better. It really depends. Disarm could be the right call, but it depends on what kind of elite we end up fighting, right? As our powered-up elite. I don't know if this is a guarantee, but it seems likely that our powered-up elite is going to be the Lagavulin. So a Disarm would actually be pretty solid there. Stone Calendar? I don't know, man. It could be worth a lot, actually. Take an Iron Wave just because it's, like, agnostically a great card. Dude, Ginger is amazing as well. So it is the Lagavulin. And, I mean, this is exactly the first turn you want. And starting next turn, we're going to pop. Yeah, especially because we have Hemokinesis. So he is getting 4 block per turn. That adds up. It almost nullifies 1 attack, basically. And we'll use our Ancient Potion here, like, without a doubt. But I don't think this is a bad fight. Really at all, to be honest. We're probably going to go down to, like, maybe between 10 and 20 HP. Let's see. Do we kill him? 10 plus 4. 10 plus 6. We can't kill him. So we'd probably rather headbutt. Maybe, we'll take Hemokinesis back just in case, and we'll be able to put up at least some block. We're not going down to the teens as far as HP is concerned, so Iron Wave hits you for 3. We pretty much have to Hemokinesis. Great heal from Meat on the Bone. And more max HP. Sure. I think Bludgeon could work. But I really do think you take Corruption. And then the idea is, maybe you'll get Dead Branch. Maybe you won't. But we have to give ourselves the chance to get it, I think. Now we're really actually fighting enemies, so, you know, things could go wrong. I'd rather, like, just lose the 2 HP, I think, and then get it back here. Meat on the Bone, I guess we weren't below 50, just barely. I'm always going to take 1 cleave now, just to specifically hard counter. I mean, even on this fight, it's fine. But it's more meant to specifically hard counter, like, the the gremlin fight. This is going okay. We actually, in a perfect world, you're hitting for 10, and there's nothing I can do to stop that. I was gonna say we could use hemokinesis to guarantee that we're gonna be low enough to get meat on the bone to work. And that would actually be, like, really nice in some situations. Here, we don't need it, but still. Offering's kind of a tough call. If we had Rupture, we'd be able to gain strength out of this, and then, like, a single limit break could help out a lot. You know, I do think we can make an Offering work here. We're trying to double dip a little, but where's the harm in that? If we get a single Rupture, it allows us to start gaining strength. We use that strength gain to fuel a limit break, or, I don't know, maybe we're going for a Corruption at some point. Or a Corruption Dead Branch, I should say. So we need to lose, like, 1 HP, if possible. How about that? There's 1 HP. Honestly, I'd rather you hit me. We'll heal for a lot more. How's that for using the old noggin? And right now, my new hypothesis is also just stuff the crap out of the deck early. That way, and I think I'm okay with this. That way, you're not stalling against these bosses as much as we previously were. I wouldn't mind some way to weaken the enemy. Disarm, I guess, does the job. So we'll probably upgrade that first. There's something about impatience, too. Especially because it doesn't exhaust itself. I'm willing to add it here. And we'll see. This, to be honest, I played a bunch of Ironclad runs off camera last night. I barely ever got past the first boss. So this is, in my opinion, an incredibly merciful start. And I'm, like, genuinely embarrassed with my Ironclad performances. So I really would like to get Disarm. I'm having a great time this time. Just by, like, not feeling like I'm getting screwed over. Go ahead and hit me for 12. Give me Impatience. I want to see how this card works long term. Because the idea is, play this, free draw. Yeah, okay. I mean, because of the Disarm, I'm not going to say that this is going to be an easy fight, but it'll probably be much shorter than it otherwise would have been. So I'm just trying to be a little bit cool when it comes to our, or not shorter, but less dangerous. Plus, we got Stone Calendar helping as well. Just trying to make sure we're not taking damage needlessly. You know, our deck is going to end up full of burns. The fight is hard and full of burns. Bring back Bash, unfortunately. I don't know if he's going to get around, though. Like, Stone Calendar is going to pop this turn. $43 HP. I don't know if he's going to be able to do another major attack. I'm going to endeavor to make sure he can't, if possible. Look at that. That was pretty good. So right off the bat, let's slow down. We've pretty much accomplished what we want on the first floor, much to my surprise. You know, if we get a barricade, we will love Impervious. Impervious doesn't get any worse after we play a Corruption. In fact, it gets better. It's cheaper, and it exhausts anyway. Feed, though? I don't know. Do we need another attack in the deck? Maybe. I'm going to take Impervious just because I think defense is a little bit more valuable. Alright. So, we're taking Coffee Dripper. Why? Because we made it work on that silent run recently. Now, time will tell. Oh my god. Especially, we have to fight one elite. We want to fight this one. Not being able to rest at all, you don't need me to tell you, I'm sure, but is really, really, really bad. However, bringing, not Disarm, sorry, we're bringing Shrug It Off back. We have a couple of things worth remembering. One of them is Burning Blood, one of them is Meat on the Bone, both of which are potentially extremely valuable. Okay. Then on top of this, we got the blood potion. Honestly. Little touchy. Basically couldn't ask for a worse draw than that. A Feel No Pain, by the way, would be amazing here. I think we're just waiting for Stone Calendar or alternatively Impervious to come around. So we'll just like defend, headbutt, bring back a defend. It's not a great start. I'm just looking at the math and I'm like, how can I get to 41? That was not the way to do it. It did finish the job, though. I'm not going to take a flex. We could, because it does give limit breaks something to work with. But I'm not gonna. HP, it might surprise you. I've really come around to the idea that on Ascension, meat on the bone is actually incredibly potentially useful. Man, I wish I could make this arm work here. Well, I'm going to do it just to purge an artifact. I'm not messing with you at all, by the way. I think that meat on the bone is, like, genuinely excellent. In these kind of contexts. Maybe I shouldn't. I want a tax, please. Well, you've done me a great service. Thank you. We'll heal up decently. Surely, you know, a body slam does seem to fit, but I wouldn't say that we're floundering yet. But it definitely could look better. You know, I'd rather avoid the inability to play skills in general. Especially considering we have to fight the elites. Like, that's the truly dangerous part, I think. We can't do 4 attacks. Not being able to become weak continues to be just incredible. 27 plus 12. I don't think I can kill you. So we're taking 22 damage. I mean, we're going to be low. There's no doubt. We should Iron Wave first. Oh, we could have Impatience first. But Impatience doesn't get us anything yet. And it's never going to, now that I think about it. Not in that situation, at least, because we don't have anything that costs 0. We might as well play Corruption just to get out ahead of these guys. Without a Barricade, it's a little bit wonky, but... Thank God. Okay, we healed to 31. It's an acceptable level of HP, I think. Let's hope. A second Corruption. Incredible. If you'll forgive me, I do think a Rage is fairly important, just in, honestly, keeping us alive. I'm just taking the gold. Don't accidentally click Recall. It doesn't ask you if you want to do it again. Shrug for free is valuable. Corruption cheaper. It's not that good, but it could be worth something. I think we want to go the cheaper Body Slam for now, but this is... Hopefully, this is the most dangerous that things get. And these guys are real rough. You know, we actually don't need to use the skill potion. I guess there's no reason to use the blood potion yet. Can't be weak. 3 wounds? I forgot. This guy is such a pain in the butt. So we have to start... I think we pop the skill potion and see what we get as well. I mean, a second Impervious in the deck is really good. So is a second Shrug. I mean, this buys us a free turn. It's really hard for me to not do that. It's the wounds, though. Like, we should definitely, almost certainly target the guy in the center. But I'm just committed to this guy. He's got to go second, though. There's no question about that. And we're getting hit for 32. I mean, I'm just going to pop this for peace of mind, I guess. We can still be made vulnerable, which is devastating. I don't love it, but I think you have to play Offering. It gives us more gas than it gives them. We were in the dead zone anyway. So we're dead. Alright, we'll start another one. Dude, it's no joke. Hold on, I gotta hit up my Mathis here. No, I don't. That was a message from Team Unity. Alright. Started okay. Got a little spotty. I think I can be proud of that one, at least at the start. Let's see. So we don't have the Blessing this time. Common Relic, 2 random colorless cards. I never want to get rid of Burning Blood. Just remember, we want to play a little aggressively. It's all about getting something cohesive right from the first floor. I think Ironclad Ascension 18 is a nightmare. Presumably is only going to become worse, by the way. So we got Chrysalis and Blind. Blind is good. Chrysalis, I mean, it also seems great. So just remember, we're being risky. We're basically not resting. Maybe at all. So we do want to preserve HP to some extent, but we're not resting much / at all. Probably can't kill you next turn. 13. We're gonna block just to see if we can get around this, and we're hoping to come up with something usable, a run that actually works early. Give me that Iron Wave. Good face, bad face. So we lose loot because we got bad face. Whatever, life goes on. I don't know, man. I feel like free Chrysalis, or not free Chrysalis, but a Chrysalis that we got for transformative purposes could be pretty valuable. It depends on the cards it gives us. When it gives us Exhume, that's hilarious, because we can just Exhume itself. Not that we would necessarily... I don't know, maybe we would want to, honestly. This fight didn't go that badly. Shrug it off is an instant take. I will still tell you, I think I want to upgrade instead of fighting an elite. It could be wrong, but what's the Chrysalis upgrade is 5 cards? Yeah, like just that. I know it sounds wrong, but I really think those 5 cards give us the gas when our deck is only 15 cards to begin with. Play the top card of your drop. Okay, here's what you do. Warcry, put a Defend on top of your deck. Free Havoc. I'm not going to play Power Through and add 2 wounds to our thin deck, but we will in the right kind of situation. And I'll lay myself on the altar of humility. I am humiliated playing as, I'm going to take a Power Through and maybe we'll actually be able to swing like an Evolve later or something, but, I feel like I'm playing pretty well as the Silent. I feel like I'm playing very well lately. Not perfect, but well as the Defect. But I am like a mess as the Ironclad right now. I don't know if I've forgotten. Probably didn't need to do that, I guess. I don't know if I've forgotten what the strength of this character is or what, but I'm ready to do it like this. We're trying. And we're trying new stuff. We're throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. So far, I don't think this is a horrendous start. Let's take a second wind. And the whole point of the second wind is to work with the power through. So I think Chrysalis gets upgraded. And, you know, 5 free cards is a lot. And thank God we got it early. Now, please draw one. That's fine. We're going to be weak here, and that's going to suck real bad, but... Oh, what did I drop? Okay, free armaments. We'll use that to target an Iron Wave. Free Infernal Blade gives us a 4 damage pummel. Not particularly strong right out of the gate, but at least we're not having any incremented debuffs on this turn. Exhume. Probably on the Infernal Blade. I'll stand by that decision. We are going to be debuffed a little here. We have to fight 2 elites on this path, so it could all go terribly wrong. Aye. Well, it wouldn't have been my first choice, but can't deny that it did give us a little bit of an edge here. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this yet. Keeping in mind, we're going to get no treasure. Hold on. I think we want a battle trance to draw our 0-cost cards that much faster. Alright, this will be very interesting. Ideally, we would love to wait until we play Chrysalis. Well, we're going to get battle trance no matter what. We're getting... It could have been battle trance and Chrysalis down there. That would have been pretty unlikely, though. So let's hit him with Chrysalis. Okay. Blindness. Doesn't really matter what you do with the rest of your time. Just happy to have it. Alright, he's waking up. Let's see. Shrug It Off's very good. Shockwave is very good. I mean, you don't need the Bloodlet. There's no question you don't need the Bloodlet. Alright. Shrug for free is unbelievably good. I really think you just do it like that. Like, I don't think there's too much reason to try to, you know, get fancy with the exhaust when the cards are doing something for us to begin with. Now, we don't have very many attacks, apparently. I'm starting to discover. When you get them, you gotta let them fly. This might be one where it matters. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. Oh, dude, first off, please add some wounds into my hand. I really don't think we want to exhaust this. I think we'd rather play it for 0. Now, you please exhaust... Yeah, get rid of the defend, that's fine. But get rid of the wounds as well. We got them for the combo. I shouldn't be so surprised it worked, I guess. Alright, things are... They're looking okay, but we are getting bad quickly. I don't know, man. Gain 1 block for each card exhausted. Okay. Well, that's... You know, I wouldn't really describe that as a very strong play, but to each their own, I suppose. Shrug? Battle trance? No attacks, huh? Alright. There's no way. We at this point, our strikes do 0, right? Yeah. So we are dead. That went bad quickly. Let's try this again. Learning to fly. I ain't got wings. Just like it. Obviously we're gonna do enemies in the next 3 combats have 1 HP. 2 elites is unlikely, but that's also... 2 elites is impossible. But 1 elite is a golden gift in and of itself. So we're still going to take that. And we're hoping for no question mark combat. Dude, fruit juice is fine. Early, I love an armaments. I think that's still a great pick. And you know what? Here we will obtain a relic. It's ancient tea set. It's going to make early removal an option for us, or a desirable thing for us. But the tea set is an okay relic. Honestly, I'm going to take second wind. The idea is to get rid of burns later. Go ahead and take 7 of my max HP. Good stuff. Okay, lose 20 HP. I'm willing to go for it. This guy's going to be an easy fight, thankfully. Ornamental fan. So I think we have to take Feel No Pain. I really like the elite path. It scares me, but I like it. Do we exhaust anything? I mean, we exhaust a curse from our deck. I guess with second wind, we might be able to get some value out of this, so I'll give it a try, but... it's a slightly scary path. It gives us some upgrade targets, though. Well, we definitely want to exhaust regret. Gotta be honest, really wanted to draw second wind. 13 damage plus 9 damage. It'll get you, but just barely. Alright, HP's not looking amazing. I think we'd like a shockwave just to keep the enemies at bay. This guy, he's a nightmare. Next turn, we gotta pop on him no matter what. Preferably feel no pain and damage. I mean... honestly, we probably didn't need to wake him up, but it's a pretty good start. We got rid of the curses. And straight up, go ahead, hit me for 15. This time... we have no money-making attacks, really. You know, that turn is very good. But losing 2 decks per pass here is catastrophic. Like, even that only took us to 11. We'll put up 4 block by doing this, but we gotta be a little faster. It's pretty simple. He either dies next turn because you get 2 attacks, or 3 attacks even. Oh my god, we made it. So yeah, we're taking Barricade. I'm gonna try to shoot the moon here. No combat, please. No, 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 not now. Ah! I don't really want to exhaust Barricade. We could have rested, by the way, the other path. 12. This is going to exhaust itself. So I think we just smack you. You're dead, you idiot. Because Shockwave costs 2. Oh, that one's on me. Dude, I honestly, like, that one was bad, but I'm being beaten down. It's like they issued a patch in the dead of night to make the Ironclad as hard as possible. Now, this is another good potential path. Honestly, I don't believe that. I mean, it's kind of a ridiculous conspiracy theory. But I guess just remember, you know, when you're taking risks, you're gonna die early more often. But one of these days, you're gonna pull yourself out of the doldrums. You need a flex in order to hit a limit break if it comes around, I suppose. Okay, we are going to get the free... Well, it's not really a free elite, because there's 3 of them, but it happened that way regardless. Reaper is not even close. Getting this card early changes a lot. And now, I actually love our paths here. We're going to upgrade Flex early, I think is the best option. It gets twice as good. And then, do we have valuable relics? Honestly, I think... I wish we could get Mummified Hand. But we did take all the advantages that could give us gold. So, I think I would like to upgrade War Paint. Or I would like to get War Paint. I'm going to get a second Flex as well. Just to see if War Paint hits it. It didn't. I think it's pretty clear what kind of... We're looking for a turn that's basically... We're going to take damage, we know that for certain. But if we can flex Reaper, or even just flex Reaper, like... We're pretty pleased with it. I think that flex by itself might be enough to, you know, start to give us a leg up on the competition here, but we'll see. The Reaper is just an added bonus. No real reason to play it there. I will take a Carnage as well. I want damage early. Remove, gain gold. Honestly, I want to remove, because I think the removal is good. Although, we want to be careful with it early. But also, I don't mind losing HP before the boss here. So we'll definitely get the other flex upgraded. So, basically, here's our win condition as I see it right now. Transform or upgrade? Reaper doesn't get that good on the upgrade. Carnage does get 8 extra damage. But I almost like the idea of a transform. And I'm totally okay with that, especially on an upgrade. But we beat the boss gives us a limit break, and then we're off to the races. That's the dream, at least. So we have Pen Nib. It's a great time to play Reaper. We're going to heal for 12 off it, then we're going to take 4. That sounds fine to me. Or alternatively, take 6. We'll just do it like that. We heal for 6 regardless. Sorry, Carnage. Alright, so this one, it's gotten me a little bit more confident. That's an order mistake, but it's not really a mistake, I think. Now, I don't think we need another flex. I will take a Pommel, because the draw is nice. And we'll upgrade Infernal Blade to make it free. Okay. Now, we're at full HP. Honestly, start there. It's a lot of damage early. We're probably not going to be able to wait for Reaper. So we'll catch him on the next Pen Nib, hopefully. Basically, I think it's about... If we draw Bash and then Carnage, we're happy. Bash first and then Carnage. If we draw them on the same turn... And we're going to actually have our dream come true here. If we draw them on the same turn, we're going to play Carnage over Bash. But that's basically what we want to happen right there. And, you know, here, I'd rather hit you with the Flex and then, you know, not really too concerned about burn damage. 16 damage coming in, I'm a little bit more concerned about. And, yeah, I'd rather put up more block in this case, I think. So we basically need to play Carnage twice. In fact, we might not even need to play it twice now. 30 damage. Sounds good to me, but no guarantees. I think I would rather have Exhume than a second Reaper. Because we could use this to target Infernal Blade or Carnage even. Dark Embrace, I don't think it's mission critical ever. But certainly it's a feel no pain, corruption sort of build. So I think Exhume is what we want for now. And you might think I've lost my mind. I'm going to transform all my strikes into fence. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. I always want to get gold. Except in, like, the rarest circumstances. I feel like we kind of didn't really work out the way I wanted. But we'll see. Maybe I'm incorrect there. Yo, blood for blood. Heals for 613. Okay, well, we do it this way. We actually healed up relatively nicely there. What do we need? Well, we need block. But an inability to exhaust wounds has me thinking that power through is ahead of its time. So what are these, which of these, I should say, do we not want? Well, I don't think we need 2 offerings. And you might think going through a rare card here and re-rolling it sucks. But I'm actually pretty happy with what we got. Sorry to tell you, Bludgeon. I think I would rather Carnage Iron Wave. I hope you consider coming back around. This should be interesting. Can't draw anymore. So I'm like, 14 times 6 is enough. Thank you, Pen Nib. Dude, I love a skill potion. Perfected Strike, Headbutt, Twin Strike. I think we do like a Headbutt enough here. This is such a strange run. I'm not against it right now. It's doing some interesting stuff. Like, somehow it's kind of holding together. At first, I mean, oh, it's not going to do enough damage. Well, it will. Actually, this was pretty dumb of us. Why don't we just do it like this? No. Let me see these relics real quick. Dude. Start each combat with 1 artifact. I think we have to go with that. I hate the dead branches here and we can't get it. But you take this and then the first flex you play is permanent. So the upgrades have got to start. And I think you always, even in this situation, you start with armaments. I've been hinting at it, but I actually think that we're way better off than you would normally expect. To be honest, I think I would rather avoid Snecko Eye here. So I'm going to let him purge my artifact like that. I think that's a very potentially disagreeable moment, for the record. There's only 7 cards. Hold on, 30. There's 5 cards. We can do 50 damage. We can do 48. Just like that. That was not... Brain's broken. It's just, it's at the point where it's like, this is not where you should be on a Slay the Spire run, so... Hold on. So Reaper could be drawn. Thank you. This is what I needed / wanted. 8 damage. It'll heal us for 8. We'll take 10. We could just kill you, but... We're actually healing for 14. Well, let's just play the tape forward. We go to 45. Unless we can bring back something that costs 0 that might... You know what? This is wild, but... Okay. Well, actually, this is way better now, because you just get the clothesline for free. Where was I going with that? Dude, I don't know. I'm in a world of weirdness. I have no idea what this deck does since the transformation, but it seems to be good. So don't even take it as a negative. It's just different. Give me Intimidate as my next upgrade target. We got 18 cards. What's the problem with this deck? The problem with this deck is highly simple right now. We can't apply blocks. We have like 3 blocks. Honestly, give me Uppercut back. Then we can weaken you. We can still battle trance. Oh, that's so good. So we are taking some damage, but that's progress right there. Is one of the things I need to realize, and here's how we're going to play this, by the way. We're going to Exhume, Infernal Blade. Does not kill you. Infernal Blade, Wild Strike. Oh, he should have flexed first. You're still not dead. We're going to take a bunch of damage as a result. Yeah. We definitely would have killed you. I mean, there would have been 4 damage right off the top. That's obvious. Reaper? No way for us to draw it without killing you. Learn from your mistakes, then. Pay closer attention. Blood for blood seems pretty appropriate, but I don't know. As ridiculous as it sounds, I actually feel like this deck works right now. So I'm just going to focus on upgrading the cards that we have. And if I'm adding anything, we're going to be adding a lot of blocks. This is a great Reaper turn, by the way, if we could finesse it, but no such luck. So we're not going to play Fiend Fire. Instead, we're going to bash Dropkick to get the energy. Get this out there. Still not worth the Fiend Fire as far as I'm concerned. One Reaper, it buys us a lot, to be honest. That's why we're going to Battle Trance here. And then it worked. So we heal for 16 off of that. That's really good. That's what I have to get out of my head, is the idea that we have to Reaper every turn, when we don't. So I actually have really come around to this idea of Exhume Infernal Blade, but Exhume Reaper is also okay. And I'm actually like, if we... hold on. So Reaper is going to do 4. We can make it do 6. We could flex, Exhume it, and then 20... plus 9, plus 8 will kill you and give us... It'll only heal us for an extra 8. But is that worth it? I think it is. We have to use the energy potion to make it happen, but... You think so? I think so. I think we made the right call there. That being said, I'm going to lose 6 immediately, but... Hey, man. That's half the fun or something. Again, we need block. Those are not block. Don't get it twisted. I'm still going to rest here, which might have made that Reaper play worthless to begin with, but... Okay, give me the strength permanently. This is great. Free Carnage is disgusting as well. Now, I need to draw. I want to draw blocks if they exist in the deck. They do, weirdly. We will still Exhume. We'll go for Infernal Blade. It gave us a Heavy Blade, which is hilarious and extremely good. And, I mean, you can look at this yourself, but right off the bat, we're taking 13 damage. We did 136. I think you Carnage to keep it in the deck. But I did want a Bludgeon. That's the whole reason I brought it back to begin with. So what are we waiting on with Reaper? Reaper's like it's the most interesting card in this deck right now. We are waiting on Pen Nib. If we can Pen Nib Flex Reaper, It's worth a lot. We're going to lose a Carnage here no matter what. Do we want to lose both Carnages? Are you insane? Okay, so he takes a turn off. This is our turn to Reaper. Even though we're weak, I still think it's advisable. Headbutt will bring back Flex. We heal for 19 off of that. We still got to put up some big blocking turns, which is not possible. I feel like I have to reiterate that. We don't block. So what are we gonna do? I mean... And we have all 2-cost cards. Alright, so we die, but we die in a funny way. Alright, well that's Slay the Spire is the Ironclad. Our best run was a Pandora's Box run, so, I mean, I'm just adrift. Either way, thanks for watching. Please give me your tips. It helps out more than you could ever know. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya.